Welcome friends, it is I, your LostScarf, and it's time for the One Shot Saturday, and we're playing a game called Power Up. Thank you to Sober Sniper for donating this game to us. Alright, so this is a game by Psychotic Psoftware, there's a P at the start of that, and this game was made by one man, Mike Hansen. Kudos to him for making a game on his own. It was kickstarted, and it's like a labor of love, tried himself everything, based on like our type. It's a shoot 'em up, side-scroller shoot 'em up. Interesting idea, Power Up. You have 5 different powers you can power up. You have a bunch of things going on here in this game. And there's some fun ideas to it. Credits. There's some fun ideas to it. But your first game is not going to be a masterpiece. It's not going to be the game that sets you apart from everything else. That's not going to be it. You make a couple games, and then you find your spot, and then you make a really great game, or you make a bunch of good-sized games kind of thing going on there. Your first game's not your best game. I will be upfront about this. Power Up has some potential, but it is overall terrible in its presentation, and some of its gameplay is pretty bad as well. There are a lot of things that are just wrong with this game, but it has potential to it, so I can't wait to see what they make next after this one. I hate that whole credit scrolling. If I want to see the credits, I will click the credits. But this One Shot Saturday is not an endorsement of this game, but endorsement of what someone is capable of on the first try, which is this game, which is pretty impressive for that, but it is very flawed. It is not the best game ever in any way, shape, or form, but it is still impressive what one man can do. And the thing to remember is, your first try is not supposed to be, you're not supposed to win on the first try. You get what I mean? You're not going to make you're not going to make Halo on the first try. Alright, Bungie was a company that made other things, then they made Halo. It's not the first thing you do. That's not how it works. You work on a bunch of things, you get better at it, and then you make something amazing. That's what happens here. And hopefully we see something amazing out of this guy in the future, but this first game, son of a bitch, is flawed right here. And the first biggest goddamn flaw is there are no options in this thing. There's nothing. All you got is windowed full screen. Okay. There are no sound settings, and you're going to see how flawed it is when you don't have sound settings as we play this game. Another problem with the game is, I'll talk about it as we play it, is pacing. Pacing is terrible in this game. Story, no one cares about the shooting. No one ever cares about the story. Gameplay is alright. The controls are pretty tight. But it is paced poorly, and that's enough talking about it. Let's just get in it. I'm going to play it on Psychotic. Alright, I'm playing this on the top difficulty. And even that in itself is not so great. Now, I got pretty deep into the game, did not finish it because, I'll tell you right now, I'm sorry, but your game's boring. Alright, we're the last human alive, we're in this ship, and here we go. Music ain't bad, but music could be better, and here we go. Here's our 5 powers. We shoot forward, pretty strong laser, I'm assuming, spread shot, you got a back shot, you've got up and down shot, and then you got this little machine gun that I guess does a lot of damage really quick in a small area. It doesn't go very far. Spread shot's the best shot, though, because you can hit so many things with it. This is the first area. The music's not bad right now. Background's looking pretty good. Music ain't bad, but it is a bit loud now, isn't it? Same goes for our powers here. So our gun's sounding a bit loud. The music's pretty loud. I can't do anything about the sound settings. Right? So already presentation-wise, the music's not so... It's not a bad beat to it, but because it's so obnoxiously loud, and the sound effects are not so great either, it's not very well sound balanced. This is definitely something they'll want to work on, is sound balancing for sure. Just flying through, hitting these things here, taking this out. There you go, that goes down. Notice in Psychotic mode, this is the top difficulty. I have no lives, so I can't make any mistakes, which is fine. So yeah, my spread shot's getting stronger and louder. We're fighting more enemies here, and just killing more things here. And the idea to this first level is supposed to, put you into, just ease you into it, how different enemy spreads, different uses of your guns. Like I could be using the green laser, using this spread laser for all these enemies like I am right now. Then B's for points. I'm not going to get that scared. Let's get this. See, my spread's stronger and loud as fudging balls. Yeah, I'm just got hit there. And just doing alright. And then take out this ball here, because why not? And those balls don't do anything. Now I got enemy behind me, so I gotta do my back shot. So shooting behind me now. You hear the difference? How quiet the blue shot is right now? That's how most shots should sound. Pretty quiet. Now it's a little bit louder now. But still not that bad. It's not that bad. Right? Not this. It's not that. It's this. It's pretty quiet, not so bad. You can still hear it, so you get the feedback of the sound. That's good. I'm hitting these enemies here. A lot of spread coming out of these enemies. Nothing really worrying. I'm on Psychotic, by the way. I'm on top difficulty. I should be challenged. I'm not feeling any challenge right now. And that is... I don't know what the difficulty difference is besides lives. Like, I played on hard, medium, Psychotic, and I don't see a difference besides lives. Just listen to how loud and obnoxious that sound is. Like, sound on its own. You don't want that to be a problem. Now, here's another thing. Okay, now getting shot from the bottom to the top. Our UI's in the way. We can't even see this ship above us, so we can't even tell if it's really impressive or not. We can't tell where the missiles are coming from until after it passes our UI. So that's another mistake there. You get what I'm saying here? Like, there's just little mistakes here and there that, when you make a labor of love, it hurts to not have someone like your game. I get that. I get that every time I make a video and someone doesn't like it. It sucks. You put a lot of time and effort into these things and someone just doesn't like it. But, oh god, I almost get killed. There you go. So these guys here, they do their power-up shots. But this is what happens. If you don't present it well, people are not going to care about your product. And the sound on its own is enough of a turnoff for a lot of people. Visually, not bad. I like that there's 5 different powers. Unfortunately, all I need is spread for the most part. I have no reason to use anything else. I'm going to get shot. I didn't get shot there. Right now, I'm very calm. This is a shoot 'em up. I'm in no way freaking out, which is not good. Now we got a boss here. And this boss is so poorly paced. It's very annoying. So here you go. See, he's got these little bullets coming out of the sides. He's got that big beam coming out in a second. There it is. Just shooting, just staying over here, hitting it right now. Get in the front, hurt it a bunch. Just keep hurting it. Just keep shooting it. It's powering up soon. It's time to power, so go down here again. Yeah, I get it's the first boss, I get it's the first level, but, yeah. You gotta impress from the beginning. I'm not impressed right here. It looks cool. Good, good. Gameplay-wise, the pacing is terrible. Look at me. Look at me. I'm doing the same thing over and over again. Just hanging down here. I am bored. This enemy is now gone. There you go. That was the first boss. That was the first level. And that thing's dead now, skipping the story. Now we're going to level 2. Now that music was not bad, but it was getting pretty obnoxious with how loud it is and everything. The second level, the music's not bad. I think it's pretty good for the most part, and you'll see in a second. But the presentation alone, I guess, is the problem with this game. A lot of not so great presentation, but also the pacing of the game. I'm just mowing down a ton of enemies. But it's not very fast, feels very slow, and I'm bored. Wanna know why I never beat this game? If you look at how long I've been playing it, the reason why I haven't beaten this game yet is because I keep yawning in this game. I keep yawning and then I get caught because I'm bored. You don't ever want your shoot 'em up to be boring. And I get that moment in this game every now and then. I get a little bored with it because there's not a lot going on here. Just listen to how obnoxious that gun is getting. Oh my god. That is not good. Now I got enemies behind me, so I gotta shoot them. The controls are pretty tight, very responsive. The bullets, the controls in the right spots. I'll show the control scheme soon enough. The controls are good. They're good where they are. The buttons are in the right spots, I feel. You do your weapon switching with the shoulder pad buttons. That's pretty good. A is to shoot. X is switching things, although you're better off doing the shoulder buttons. Just killing this thing, not getting killed at all. I almost got killed because I was looking at the control. Yeah, I got killed there. Yep. And I died! Yay! Yay! I did not feel challenged in any way. I don't feel anything. Let me show you. Okay, let me show you hard. I'll show you hard really quick. Hard lets me not die as much. You'll see that I've only played this game for like, what, an hour? And you'll say, well, that's not enough time. No, it's enough time! Because right here, this first level, you don't grab me from the start. You've messed up. You need to grab your player from the start, people. Don't, it's not a freaking pot. You know, you don't let it cook. You gotta get it good from the start. And that's a lesson to learn. You gotta get it good. That's the difference between a good shoot 'em up and a bad shoot 'em up is you gotta grab them from the beginning. And I'm not grabbed. I'm definitely not grabbed. Once this one shot's done, I'm not playing this game again. I'm not giving it any chances. I will look to see what they make in the future. I want to see what they can make on game number 2. This has potential, squandered potential. I'd like to see better sound. I'd like to see better play. Like, this is, okay, yeah. Looks really cool at the start. Looks pretty good. Very nice visually. This is the first, like, what, 5th, 6th of the level? Not bad here. Pretty good looking. Music could be toned a little bit. Just any sound settings would have been great. Just going through, maybe some speed on me. Just something better. I'll show you what Blast is. Here's Blast. It's a bomb. Blows things up. Then I have Force Field to protect me from getting hurt. That goes away. And that's the game in a nutshell. I can pick up speed to move around, skip all that. Blah, blah, blah. May as well show what green does. Get some power into it. Yeah, definitely one spread right here. So obviously certain guns are best for certain areas. Spread's better here. While as the back shot is of course good when they're shooting behind you. The up and down shot when they're up and down of you, stuff like that. Now that's pretty good that they put situations where you kind of need to use those. But the spread shot for the most part can handle everything. I'm just not using the right weapon in this situation, as you can tell. Should be using spread shot there. So hey, spread shot. There you go. But now it's got to be blue shot. And look at the. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Okay. Do you see a difference in the bullet scheme between hard and psychotic? No. It's the same things coming out. I'm not going to get hit unless I don't pay attention. And that's it. That's it. The only reason I'm going to die is if I just blink, pretty much. And not a good way blink. Like just, I get bored. And that's how I'm going to die. That's not how you want people to die in your games. You want to challenge them. I'm not challenged. I'm in no way challenged. You're challenging my patience. You're challenging my ability to not be bored. That's about it. That's not how you want your shoot 'em up to go. So I am very critical of that. The game doesn't feel difficult in any way. I don't, like I said, don't feel challenged. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying that, because I don't. That doesn't work. Whatever next game comes up, I want to see something better. You don't just quit after the first game. You keep at it. You make another game. You make something better than this. You make something way better than this. You got to impress. And I'm impressed with the fact they made this game on their own. That's really good. That's great. But that ain't gonna win you any trophies. No way. It's visually not bad, you know? Just, I don't know. I haven't beaten this game because I'm bored with it. That's the problem. You don't want that. You just don't want that. Like, this could be a bit faster. This could be paced quicker. This, right here, just, alright, just dodge the front of these things. Okay. You could have other ships here. I don't know. The other levels are no better. They're no better, people. Second level, you got ships coming from up and down, from behind you, they come in front of you. You come from a bunch of directions, but it's never really a problem. Third level, you fight just a lot of enemies at once. Never really a problem either on it as well. And here are with this guy. Now, if you invested in not spread shot, this guy takes forever. Because you gotta wait for that to go down, and then just say you go over here, and then you get in front of it, and then you're hitting it with this. Or the green shot. This boss can take a while. And that's just not good. It's not good. And God, is this music loud. It's just, oh yeah, oh, there it is. Shooting at me again. This game had potential. Could have been better. But it ain't. It just ain't. Musical polish would have gone a long way with this game. Better pacing. I'm saying the same thing over and over again because I got nothing else to tell you guys. This game could just be better. There's not a lot to go on as well. Oh look, I didn't get killed. It could just be better. We saw me love Eternum so much. And then to contrast that, we have this game where I'm not feeling it, bro. Not feeling it. I'm disappointed. Wow. And that, you know what, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough of this. I don't know if this is what Sober Sniper was expecting when they asked me to try out this game. But, Can I pause? I can't pause? There we go. Alright. Done! Mike Hansen. See, they did everything. Good job on doing everything. Good job on that. Despite that, no to this game. There's potential. There's potential. Would like to see what happens in the next game. That's really what I'd like to see. This game, no. I am not endorsing this game for anyone, and I feel bad about that, but fail faster is a thing, and I'd like to see them learn from this game and make something better in the next one, the next iteration. Just the next game you make, it's got to be better than the last one. You just improve and improve and improve until you make that really great game, or you just make a lot of pretty good games. Not everyone has to make the greatest game ever, but you gotta improve and make better stuff as you go. You see that with our channel, where we get better and better and better as we go. It's harder to see that in an indie game because they take years to make, but this first try, not bad, but it definitely misses the mark. So, hope to see another one. Hope to see something better in the future. That's really it. There's the one shot there. Sorry, it's not really a very upbeat one shot like usual, but two things to it. One is a donated game. I said I'd always work on donated games. And the other is, it's an interesting contrast to see just how I feel about a game that is not really all that great in my opinion. And here you have with that. I'm trying to be positive about it, and just what can be done better about it. I'm not just crapping all over the game, but I was bored with it. I've said that a bunch of times already. And the sound balancing is terrible. I've said that a bunch of times already. The visuals aren't bad, but there's not a lot to say. But the ones that are said are pretty strong feelings. That's it. There you go. That is the game right there. So there's the one shot. I not necessarily had fun, of course. It was interesting thinking about things in a different light of things like that. But I do hope you found it interesting. I do hope you found this one interesting. We'll see what we do for the next one shot. But there you go. That is the video there. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.